The question is, what keeps you accountable? How do you stay accountable to your goals? Hello, I'm Dominic Damaski, and with so much uncertainty and isolation in the world today, I wanted to talk to you about staying accountable and how do we accomplish that. I've always believed you need to have a powerful why, that deep belief that guides you to your goal. What happens though when we're in quarantine and your why can wait till tomorrow? You can't go to the gym. You can't get out to the grocery store. How do you stay on track? I would encourage you to get a strong support system. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I was on a Zoom call last week and Chris Worth from No Quit Living asked this question. He said, what are you going to accomplish this week? Tell us. Hold yourself accountable. We're going to hold you accountable. And by him saying that, I had been working on a screenplay for about 3 years and I was on my second draft and could have pushed forward, just wasn't getting it done for whatever reason, one or another. But one person in my support system willing to hold me accountable. I wrote the next 20 pages in the next 4 or 5 days. And now the next time I see him, the next time I'm on that call, I'm going to be able to answer Chris and say, I completed that screenplay. Thank you for holding me accountable. Find those people, those strong people that'll hold you accountable. For a long time, I've also believed in telling the world your goals. If you tell the world your goals, it holds you accountable. Once you're willing to say, I'm going to accomplish this, I'm going to do that, now people know it. Telling the world your goals is a good way to hold yourself accountable. Once you put it out to the world, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to do that, you are far more likely to be successful. Let's say getting a job is your new goal. I want you to set realistic benchmarks on how you are going to accomplish this. Not, oh, I'm going to go land this 6-figure job tomorrow. No, by Friday, I'm going to finish my resume. By next Friday, I'm going to get myself 3 referral letters. By next Thursday, I'm going to apply for 3 jobs. Those little wins, those little benchmarks hold you accountable. If you accomplish each one of those benchmarks along the way, you are much more likely to achieve the success that you want. I've been thinking about this rule of 10,000 for a while. And my theory of the rule of 10,000 is you have to do something 10,000 times, 10,000 hours before you could even consider being good at it. So it's not like tomorrow I'm going to be great. It's holding yourself accountable and saying, I'm going to do this X many hours. I was messaging with my college basketball coach and I told him my rule of 10,000. I said, Coach Rajanik, you need 10,000 shots before you can even begin to think about being good. And his rebuttal was 10,000. He figured out the number. He's like, oh, that's only 111 shots a day in 3 months. He threw it back to me. He said, you need 10,000 shots a month. That is 333 a day. That's how you get better, accomplishing those benchmarks. And by doing that, you've held yourself accountable. I'm going to shoot this many shots. I'm going to make this many shots. And when you do that along the way, you achieve the goal that you wanted. Some people are going to hear the words accountability and they are instantly going to tune out. They're going to say, that doesn't apply to me. I would say it applies to each and every one of us. Even if we don't know it, we're accountable. We're accountable to our family. We're accountable to our community. Accountability applies to 100% of us. We are each accountable to someone, not only ourselves. We may be accountable to our families, providing for them. You go to work every day, you put in the 40, 50 hours plus to provide for your family. Maybe you're accountable to the members at the gym. You are always accountable to somebody. Maybe you're accountable to that sweet little dog or cat you have that you have to provide, that you have to give them food every day. We are all accountable to someone. Another excellent way of holding yourself accountable is writing things down. Even a grocery list. I need to get these 15 things when I go to the store. Writing things down holds you accountable. And like I said earlier, you incremental. If you're going to write, let's say a book per se, you write down chapter, you write down ideas. You don't have to write that book all at one time. You just accomplish those incremental goals, and then before you know it, the grocery list is complete. If you have any tips you'd like to share about holding yourself accountable or how to hold yourself accountable, feel free to share them in the comments below. We appreciate you. These tips are simple. Identify your strong why, get yourself a good support system, write down those goals, move towards them incrementally. Don't try to eat the whole elephant at one time, bite by bite. Write those goals down and be honest with yourself. Don't set out to conquer the world in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Little by little, you'll get there. These are some tips for being accountable, holding yourself accountable. Good luck out there. This is Dominic Domansky, Motivation Champs. I'd be glad to be your accountability partner. Put something in the comments below and we will hold you accountable. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.